Someone's thinking about you right now. And no, it's not just your imagination. You might have felt it too. The random urge to check your phone, the weird feeling like someone's eyes are on you even when you're alone. That's not just in your head. The truth is, when someone focuses on you deeply enough, there are signs, subtle ones, but they're there. And if you know what to look for, you can spot them. This used to sound crazy to me. I mean, who really believes in stuff like energy or vibes? I didn't. Not until it happened to me. One night, I kept dreaming about someone I hadn't seen in years, every night for a week. I'd wake up confused, annoyed, even a little freaked out. So I messaged her, just a casual, "Hey, random question, but have you been thinking about me lately?" She replied in under 10 seconds. Actually, yeah, a lot. That moment stuck with me, and since then I've paid attention. I've felt the shift, seen the patterns, and I started learning what psychics say about this stuff. Not the crystal ball kind, but people who actually read energy. Some of it sounds weird at first, but man, it lines up with real life. Let me show you what I mean. There was this one time I felt super anxious for no reason, like heart pounding, couldn't sit still. I hadn't even had coffee. Then out of nowhere, an ex I hadn't spoken to in 2 years liked an old photo of mine. At 3 a.m. Coincidence? Maybe. But it happened again. Different person, same anxious feeling, same random pop back into my life moment. And psychics say that's a real thing. When someone's energy is constantly focused on you, whether it's love, regret, or obsession, it leaks out. And you feel it. And stay with me because in just a few moments, you'll see how this all connects. Here's where it gets wild. One sign they're thinking about you is when you hear their name randomly. It shows up in a conversation, a song, or even a YouTube comment. That happened to me last month. I was walking past a group of people and I overheard someone say a name I hadn't thought about in forever. 5 minutes later, I got a text from that exact person. Oh, joke. My stomach dropped. But here's the part they don't want you to know. You might also mirror their emotions without even realizing it. You're suddenly sad out of nowhere, or really happy without a reason. And then, boom, you find out later they were going through something. Psychics believe it's because your energy fields are still linked, especially if you were ever close. You don't need to be in the same room. It can stretch across time zones. I used to brush this off, but then I started keeping notes, dates, feelings, names. It started forming a pattern. Every time I felt that intense emotional shift, someone from my past would contact me within days. Now, I don't ignore it. I lean in. If you get sudden chills or a strong gut feeling, like deep in your chest, that's another clue. It's not just your body being weird. Your body picks up on things your brain can't explain yet. Even animals notice. My dog once barked at the window for 5 minutes straight. No one was there. I checked. Next day, my old best friend who used to hang with my dog all the time messaged me for the first time in years. She had been thinking about reaching out all week. You tell me if that's coincidence. Most people never realize this, but your body becomes a receiver when someone is obsessed with your energy. Now let's talk dreams. I always thought dreams were just random images, but sometimes they're messages. If someone keeps showing up in your dreams and it's vivid, not blurry, they might be thinking about you in a deep way. One night I had a dream so real I woke up sweating. In the dream, we were arguing. The next day, that person apologized to me out of nowhere. Said they'd been thinking about our last fight and couldn't sleep. They didn't know why, but they felt like they needed to say sorry. That's when I knew this stuff is real. You also might randomly start saying something they used to say, or crave a food they liked. It's like your mind is syncing with theirs. Happens a lot when someone's missing you hard. But here's the twist most people miss. You won't feel these signs if you're too distracted. Phones, noise, stress, it all blocks the signal. When I started journaling and meditating for just 5 minutes a day, I noticed the signs more. They got clearer, stronger, like tuning into a radio frequency. I even tested it. I focused on someone specific, just thought about them, visualized them, didn't message, didn't like any photos. 2 days later, they texted me, said they felt like I'd been thinking about them. So yeah, maybe it sounds like magic, but it's not. It's just attention, energy, focus. And if someone's doing that to you, you'll know. You don't need to chase them. Don't overthink it. Just pay attention. Trust your body. Look at the patterns. The signs are always there if you're ready to see them.